Hello, hello. Today I want to talk with you about living gray because the first step in living red is actually kind of acknowledging that you're living gray. So, what living gray is the feeling that life has just lost its spark. So, for me, when I discovered that I was living gray, I just kind of had this feeling that would never really go away of there has to be more than this. That was a thought that I just had running through my head a lot is that really like this is what life is going to be. And what I was doing in my life at that time was really just focusing on the to-do list, focusing on what I have to get done, focusing on what I should be doing. So kind of filling expectations of what others wanted from me. So it really was kind of, being on autopilot and kind of each day just kind of going to work, getting things done, and doing the everyday life things that we need to do. So I gotta go grocery shopping and I gotta pay bills and, I need to take care of things around the house. I have to clean the bathroom. I have, commitments that I have to fulfill to other people. And then for me, it was even kind of trying to incorporate things that were fun, or like fun, I'll say. But they weren't right for me. So fulfilling, obligations that I thought I should be doing. So yes, all right, let's go hit the bar scene and kind of go out and have a good time. But for me, that wasn't fulfilling. I didn't enjoy that. It was just something I thought I should be doing. I should be going out and having drinks and, having a good time with people. And things like that were kind of what was filling my life. So it really just felt like I was having fun. I had good friends, but it was all just surface level kind of interactions. Not those deep connections that I really was craving, and that come with more of that one-on-one kind of small group interactions that, for me, don't necessarily focus around alcohol. Um, I was, working in a job that didn't really feel very fulfilling to me. So I was bored and didn't really look forward to going to that job every day. I was getting things done and I was checking boxes off. When I looked around at my life, things looked good on paper, but it just, I was filling the boxes that thought I was supposed to, but they weren't really, filling me up. I was feeling like everything was just blah. And so that's really what kind of sparked me on my journey to live red. I kind of really needed to check in with myself about what I needed in order to feel happy, to feel engaged, to feel connected, to feel excited about life again. And for me, a lot of that was changing jobs. What do I really want to do? What is going to fill me up for what I'm going to do in my day-to-day 9 to 5 job. For me, it was, accepting that I'm not someone that likes to go out to bars and have drinks. Like, that's not how I enjoy connecting with people. So, it was kind of trying to invite different ways to interact with my friends and also exploring, other interests that I have, meeting new people, getting engaged in things that, felt good for me. It was also, trying to be more mindful in my everyday life and kind of try to really question how I was setting up my life. So did I have to get everything done on my list before I could do something that, was fun and brought me joy? Maybe it wasn't accomplishing something. Maybe it wasn't getting a load of laundry done or doing the dishes, but did I have to do all those things before I could, earn something that was fun? Maybe I wanted to just come home from work and read. Did I have to get things done in order to be able to to kind of finish that next chapter in the book I was reading. So those are just kind of things that I did to kind of move from that gray feeling to feeling red. But the first step was to kind of acknowledge that, you know, things felt gray, and decide that that wasn't really, you know, acceptable, that I wasn't going to settle for that gray feeling. So what I want to offer you today is kind of invite you to start thinking, like, are you living gray? So kind of think about how you're feeling each day. Do you, dread going to work each day? Do you have a never-ending list that you kind of live by and never allow yourself the opportunity to stray from that list and do something just for the pure fun and joy of it? Do you feel like you're making decisions that are based off of what you think you should be doing and obligations to other people, but not necessarily considering, what you want? How are you feeling every day? Do you have this inner feeling of bored? What's your inner dialogue? Are you asking yourself, like, is this really it? Kind of talking about how things aren't feeling like they have any spark left. Or are you feeling kind of disinterested? Do you find that, the thing that you look forward to most is kind of ending up on the couch at the end of the day, watching TV, zoning out, having a drink? Is that kind of the highlight for you? And again, nothing is wrong. I appreciate a good TV show. I love my Big Bang Theory. But is that all you're kind of looking for? Is that like the first thing that you think of? I remember like the first thing I would think of when I got out of bed was, I can't wait to get home and just kind of sit on the couch and relax. Is that the first thing that you're thinking of? If so, maybe that is your signal that you're living gray and you need to kind of invite more of that passion and engagement and connection and excitement into your life. So I do have a tool on my website. It is the Live Red Assessment. And it's really just a starting point for you to kind of do that self-evaluation on your life. Check in. And there could be different parts of your life that you're really rocking it and you're feeling good and it feels like you're living red, but there's other parts that are just feeling gray. So it doesn't have to be like a full gray in your life, but there could be areas that are, feeling like they need some love. So that's what the assessment does. It kind of gives you the opportunity to look at all the different aspects of your life. So career, relationships, friendships, your hobbies, your home, different things, and really try to dig in to see where you're feeling the most gray. It could be you discover it's kind of gray all over the place. You could discover that you're actually feeling pretty good except for this one or two places in your life. So that is available on my website. It's called the Live Red Assessment, and it's just a really great starting point to do that self-reflection, which is really the first step on the journey towards living red. So thanks for listening today, and I'll be talking with you soon.